talk about that first book and also your writing style. I distinctly remember you telling me how you write with the index cards and the Tupperware pieces or something like that. And it was like Robert Greene really taught you that. That sounds like a skill that you really learned from him. Is that true? And how do you write? A lot of people want to know.
Yeah, so I think with writing, people think it's like you sit down to a computer and genius just pours out. And maybe it does for some people and I'm not smart enough. But for me, writing, and I learned this from Robert, writing comes after the research. You have to do, sometimes it's a year of research and then a 3-month sprint of writing. The research is the hard part. The research is the ammunition. And if you don't have it, it doesn't matter how great the gun is, right? It doesn't matter how beautiful the sentences you string together. If there's not truth behind them, there's not material, it's not gonna work. So I do all my writing on these 4x6 note cards, which is a system I learned from Robert, and they're all organized. So like Ego and Obstacle are both 3-part books with 10 chapters each in each section, so 30 chapters.
Right.
So intro, conclusion, and then 30 pieces. So that's 32 pieces, 32 small files, and each section is a collection of note cards. And I'm just consuming massive amounts of books and articles and podcasts and talking to smart people, and I'm collecting everything, and then once I have the pieces, then I assemble them in the writing process.
Okay. And short chapters. Did you pick that up from Robert as well?
I think so. I mean, some of Robert's chapters are long. I think his are much more in-depth than mine. I'll tell you, one of the things I figured out is like, if you can write a book that people can read in a day, like I love really long books. Like I'm in the middle of this epic like 1,000-page book right now, and I love it. But I find with motivational stuff, with philosophical stuff, if it can be something that if someone really gets into it, they can consume it in a day, that has a powerful impact on them because they're not going to get distracted. They're not going to, life's not going to intervene. It helps accelerate the process of the book. So I tried to write both these to be read in a day.